Anthony on KSFO in San Francisco on this military cut business. Go ahead, please.
Dr. Savage, I currently work for the federal government. I want to get to the point about the cutting of the military. As the federal law enforcement agency is growing in mass, I think there's something far more sinister happening here than just wanting to have a weak military.
Yes, that's right. He has militarized local police departments. He's militarized the DHS. It's only one step away until he issues arms to the TSA. And then he has his private national security force, just as well-funded, just as powerful as the U.S. military, if not more so. And then he has his Praetorian Guard. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Exactly, sir. And that's exactly what's happening. I'm a former military man myself. I did Tier 1 missions, just so you kind of have a little background of what I used to do in the Army. So I've seen it. And they're getting rid of all these leaders in the military and putting politicians in there because a strong military is the only thing standing in the way from the people and a dictatorship. And that's why this is happening. And that's why he's putting the federal agents, law enforcement agencies in there. He's growing them in mass because the people that they're hiring will do whatever they're told because they're ignorant. They're sheep. And they just.
That's correct. They're moronic civil servants.
Exactly.
They're like postmen with a machine gun.
Yes, sir, exactly. Now, there's a lot of people like me with the mindset that I have that are in the federal agency, but there's not enough of us to stop what's coming down the pipe. And the American people...
So, Anthony, you have the same dire nightmare that I'm having about what he's doing, don't you?
You're absolutely right, sir. I dream about it all the time. I have this reoccurring dream, but, I mean, it would be a real in-depth conversation right now if I actually got into it. But just like you, sir, I have this sick feeling in my stomach, and I don't think the American people realize what's coming down on them.
Well, I think we have to leave that hanging in the air, Anthony, because you're not alone. I'm not alone. Anyone with military experience, everyone I've met who's actually gone there and fought for the country has the same exact view you do. Now, how is that possible? Can they all be deranged?
No, not at all, sir. The thing is when I joined the service way when I was a young pup, I bled red, white, and blue, and I still do. I still believe in America, but that's not the country I live in. I live in a police state. And that's the good thing about the war, if I can say there's something good about war, is it does open your eyes to the world. And then I came back home, and I've seen the world, the country I live in, and what's happening, and it makes me sad inside, sir.
Here's the thing to remember, Anthony, is that you are not alone. There are probably 30 million Americans who know exactly what's going on, see exactly what's going on, and are in line with your thinking. You're not wrong. You're not crazy. You're not paranoid. There are 30 million Americans who see what's going on. That would be the number. And let's leave it at that. Okay?